I am on the way to yet another doctor's appointment, and it is cold, you guys. Florida decided to finally participate in winter, and I thought this would be the perfect time for me to discuss something that I got to try out while I was on my fall trip in the mountains. Game changer. This is something I've been wanting to try for a couple of winters now. Finally got an opportunity. The company iHood reached out to me with their heated jacket and asked if I would be willing, and I jumped on the chance to review it because I have been wanting one. So that's what this video is going to be about. I'm Heather. This is my channel, Heather's Hikes and Adventures. I am on a temporary hiatus from hikes and adventures at the moment because of my health issues. Check out my last video if you're not sure what I'm talking about. But this video, I really wanted to share this because I honestly think that it's going to help a lot of people. And while it's not something that I've never heard of, because obviously it's been on my wish list for a while for a reason, it doesn't seem to be touted or talked about or tried as much as a way to keep warm in the winter. And it helped me so much when I was up in the 20s and 30s Fahrenheit up in the mountains, in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I went hiking with it. I wore it inside Terra before I got in bed at night, first thing in the morning and in the evening around camp. And I've been able to test it out for a few weeks since. So let's go check in with Past Heather, who is going to do the unboxing, show you how it works, test it out for you and all of that. And then I'll rejoin you after my doctor's appointment to give you my final thoughts and review of the product. Spoiler, I love it. All right, let's check in with Past Heather. Let me interrupt myself again real quick because even though Past Heather is gonna mention it, it bears repeating right off the cuff. This baby is USB rechargeable and washable. So no cords, can wear it anywhere, recharge it with any USB recharging device, and you can throw that baby in the washing machine once the battery is disconnected. Okay, I'm gonna let myself continue now. Holy moly, you guys, I've got ice on my hood. Alright, let's get this unboxed. I love the bag that it came in. First of all, I am very impressed with that. Alright, let me try to angle the camera so you can see it better. Okay, so when you first open it, you've got some information. I'm guessing that's the user manual. And then you've got the adapter, plug, and the battery. So, looks like it's just a regular USB-C plug, so that's convenient. And then they do give you the base or the port to put it in. Now let's check out the battery. I did charge this before I left on the trip because I knew I was probably going to need it. But aside from that, I have not done anything else with it. When you plug it in, it tells you what the percentage is, and then it looks like it's got several little ports to plug in at. All right, so, oh, it comes with a little patch, and it looks like you can get others. Tells you where you can go if you're not satisfied and need assistance. Oh, how cute, little repair patches. Love it. Heated jacket user manual. Okay, it says make sure it's completely plugged in. It looks like there's 3 zones. They do suggest you get an extra battery, so I may look into doing that. And then here it tells you how you can operate the different zones. So there's 3 different heating areas. There's the collar area, the back and waist area, and then the chest area. So you can activate one, both, or all. And then it tells you can do either blue light, white light, or red light for low, moderate, or high, and what those temperatures are. And there's everything it came with. Okay, so you pop the little battery. Whoops, you pop the little battery inside here. And then I guess that's where everything plugs in at. Got some safety instructions, so you never want to use it if it's wet. You don't want the elements on bare skin. Shut off immediately if discomfort occurs. Do not allow cords to be pinched. So you definitely want to make sure you read through all of these if you get one. And then it's got their return refund policy, some frequently asked questions. And in case you were wondering, you can bring it on a plane. The battery is fine. And then it says it's clear to not use just any power bank. You are supposed to use only iHood's battery. They do have several other options. So, honest, we really want to get to the jacket, especially since I am freezing and I want to see if this thing works. So, it feels really nice. I like the material. Very well made is my first impression. It's got a hood. Let's see if this... Yep, I feel a zipper, so the hood does detach. We'll check that out more when I get it on and try it on outside. But first I'm going to put it on in here and start trying to warm up before I even get out there. Like the hood and collar part are fleece lined. There's lots of different pockets that are really well trimmed and nice and solid. I like all the different compartments here. Okay, and I think there's some pockets inside too. Let's see where we put the battery in it. All right, so right when you unzip it, on the inner pouch is where you put the battery bank. I will say that I like there's only one little port that you plug in. I thought that there were going to be multiple ones that you had to plug in at, but it looks like you just pop it right on in here. So let's see how this works. As you can see, we are at 100%. Now connected it here, and I'm going to slide it back in, zip it up, and put this baby on. And let's get a close-up real quick here of the operating switch, if you will. So you can see the buttons are clearly marked for which zone you want to operate. You can do, like I said, 1, all, or just 2. And then the little light switch at the bottom, it will turn on and off the lights if you don't want to see what light zone you have it on, which again was the low, moderate, or high. Start with all of them since it's super cold out, and then I'll just adjust accordingly later. Okay, you can see it's currently on red, which is high. So if I want to do, you can see the different zones, red, white, or blue. Now let's try this one. Okay, we can do the same, red, white, or blue. I'm going to go with moderate to start with on these, I think. And last but not least, all right, let's give this a go. And then once you know what zone it's on, if I want to turn off the lights, I can do that, but it's still on. I'm happy to report it's only been about 30 seconds, and I can definitely already feel warmth coming from it. which is delightful. And as you can see, if I push the little light button, it's on all white zones for everything right now. I'm just going to let it warm up the rest of the way here, see how long that takes, which I'll tell you. And then I'm going to wander outside to see how it compares to my bathroom trip about an hour ago. The thing I really like is if you turn it to the smart mode, which is the red breathing light that it first turns on at, the one that was kind of pulsing before I switched to the different settings. It says what that one will do is it first starts out with the medium temperature within 5 minutes, and then you can exit the intelligent auto temperature control set to adjust it yourself. So it'll kind of come to, I guess, on its own. But looks like it'll be about 5 minutes before it starts to reach its full temperature, which is very impressive, I might add. Okay, so I wanted to show you how it looks kind of from an all-over perspective instead of just up close. You can see it's really well made. I love all the different pockets. Not only do you have the normal ones, but there's the inner one that the battery pouch goes in. Then you've got another one here. You've got another pouch here. The hood is removable. And then you've got another little compartment here. So this would be good for like gloves, things like that. And then there's also, you've got two little pouches here. So for like keys, you can basically store everything you need right here. And if I'm being honest, I really like this jacket. I really think I would wear it even when I'm not using the heating function. It's just a really well-made, nice, comfy, stylish jacket. And they thought of everything. I mean, even the hood has these little toggles so you can tighten it so that the cold air can't get in. And then again, you've got those independent heating zones so you can heat just your neck, just this area, or just your back. All right, let's head inside and then I'll kind of go over more details. Just to show you how to detach the hood real quick, it has little Velcro tabbies on each side, and then you can just unzip it. Oops, I did it from the wrong side. Here it is. And then you can just unzip the hood and it comes right on and off. So that's another really cool feature. Again, the whole jacket just all around is really well made. So that was my biggest first impression about it. I was just really impressed with the quality, the overall fit, the feel of the fabric. It didn't feel how I would expect an electronic device to feel. It just felt like a very comfortable, well-made jacket. I like the versatility. I love that it's washable. So, if you're out at a campfire and start to smell like smoke, you just have to disconnect the battery, Make sure that there's no exposed wires or damage to the jacket, and you can pop it right in the washing machine and just wash it like a normal jacket, which is awesome. I love that it's rechargeable. I am definitely going to take the advice, though, and get a backup battery because it is really nice to wear for a few hours. But if you want to wear it for longer than that, or you don't want to wait until it's recharged again, it's nice to kind of have that backup to swap it out with. But it did last a really long time. I was impressed with it. I kept it on the middle setting for most of the time. I definitely noticed if I had something thinner on, you could feel the warmth much more. But it did a great job trapping that heat in. So it's not like you're going to get so hot like, oh, I'm sweating. But it really kind of kept this little pocket of heat around you so that you didn't feel the chill. It was awesome. So not only do I see myself really honestly using this, obviously at camp, and for more easygoing hikes where I'm not going to be really running through branches and risk damaging it, but like early morning hikes, kind of wandering around camp in the evening before turning in for the night, if I just need to take the chill off before getting into bed. Also, what I liked is when I had it unzipped and I was wearing it driving, it was almost like I had heated seats for my back, which I do not have in Terra. No offense, Tara. So that was also very nice. So again, it's great to take the chill off in the morning, in the evening, around camp, hiking. Very versatile. Very well made. Super easy to use. Very user-friendly to operate the different zones. I like that you can turn that light off so you don't just have this big lighted badge right here. And I like that you can personalize it and put your own little badges on. I definitely like that it recharges with USB-C, so if I do forget the cord and I have the battery, I can use my USB-C cord that I use to charge my other battery bank. So I really honestly cannot think of a negative thing to say other than, I wish the battery lasted longer, but I think that that's probably true of every single electronic device that any of us use. You wish you could get a little more out of it before you need to recharge it. Phone, computer, everything. So I can't really count that as a con. But I am going to leave, again, the website and the Amazon link below in the description. If you have any questions, let me know. But I am telling you, game changer. And you guys know with my health now, I'm very cold intolerant, so I lose the feeling in my hands a lot. They get really cold, my arms, my legs. I'll just suddenly kind of go real cold all of a sudden. So this is going to come in handy just when I'm, in the car driving to my appointments and stuff as well. So again, I am so grateful to iHood for sending this to me to review. I highly, highly recommend looking into a heated vest, a heated jacket, something like that of your own to heat yourself when you are in frigid weather. It really does a lot more than trying to heat the entire environment around you if you can just keep yourself warm and toasty and cozy. So with that said, I hope you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to have a video coming up of cold weather tips in general, how you can beat the cold when you're camping or doing van life. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.